Hello G Nation, it's your host G, and we're going to preview another of the Ghostbusters. This time it is Steve Austin, and he's a showboat. Now, he's also a legend like all the others. His trainer ability at 26k is Blue Moon, starting MP reduced by 10 for your opponents, links with the other Ghostbusters, and the Legend era, and no gear. Now, the first moveset we're going to have a look at is the triple yellow, and the reason I picked that is because when I looked at the finisher and saw that it was doing over 400k damage simply on its base damage, I was like, well, we got to try a move damage build. And then I saw there was another 1 MP move doing over 300, so I said, oh crap, let's have a look. Stone Cold Slimer, 12 MP yellow move, finisher deals 409k damage, makes 7 protect gem into purple gems, and pin the opponent. The Ghost Check, 2 MP yellow move, deal 22.4k damage and destroy 3 random purple gem. And the Sewer Stomp, 1 MP yellow move, deal 314.6k damage and convert all power gems into reinforced gem. Obviously, we don't care about the power being converted into reinforced gem, although it's practical if you're facing someone using them, should they ever have a turn. And I also don't care about making protect into purples, because again, we're not going to have any, so don't care about that. But we have a 1 MP move doing over 300k base damage. We got a move that destroy purple, that we can basically use a plate that gives you yellow when you get purple, which is going to let us use or Sewer Stomp again. So you can basically cycle that over and over as long as you got 3 purples every time. And you're going to do well over that 300k, because we're going to use trainers and coach that boost the moves, and we're going to use medals that boost the moves as well. So this is going to hit like a truck. Trainers. Now, I don't have Mutant Valor, which increased by 150% the finisher damage, but I don't care. I'd rather use trainers that just increase the move damage, because Sewer Stomp is the move I'm going to be using over and over. I'm probably not even going to need the finisher, really. So we're putting Orton and Big E in here, both adding 45% move damage. We're putting Hall of Fame Rick Rude for another 25%, and Gooker for another 25%. If you don't have Gooker, you can use Hall of Fame Andre. He adds 10% to the yellow move, so that's another option. But as you see, just with the trainers right now, the finisher is up to 983k, and the Sewer Stomp is up to 755k. That's a lot. Now, on top of that, we are going to put, here I got a tier 5 yellow takedown medal, which adds 200%. So I got 2 takedown 1 medals and 2 takedown 2. Takedown 1 add 20%, takedown 2 add 40%. Obviously, if you don't add the takedown 2, which we just got last week, takedown 1 is going to do just fine. I mean, it's only a 20% difference anyway, so it's no big deal. So we're having right now a total of plus 265% move damage for yellow specifically. That's a lot. And on top of that, we're going to be using the It's Time once again, which is pretty much key for this, but it is a common plate that you can get on the plate wall. Whenever you break 3 or more purple gems, get 3 yellow move point at the end of your turn, which is really not at the end of the turn, it's really at the end of the move. So you can get it multiple times per turn, and that's what we're going to do. Basically, unless we cascade or run out of purples, we're going to drain his out before he even has a turn. So this looks nasty. Let's have a look. Alright, so he has that animation too. We're going to go versus Hogan. So first, let's look at the values. Oof. That finisher does 2.06 million. Ghost Check does 113k. Oof. And the Sewer Stomp is going to do 1.59 mil every turn for 1 MP. Oof. Problem is, though, we don't have a lot of purple here, so that's not good. So that took out a huge chunk. Now we're going to use this. It's going to break 3 purples. We did get a cascade, unfortunately. It reloaded our move. I'm going to do another 1.59 mil. Going to use the move, but unfortunately there's only 2 purple, so we're not going to get our yellow out of it. He barely has any health left. Let's grab some yellow. Even that didn't hit for much. We're out. And now I can pretty much finish him with whatever I want. I'm going to use the finisher just so we see it. Thunder animation never gets old. And he's out. So this was an example of how it can go if things don't go your way. Which is still really much better than a lot of characters. Let's see if we can try it again and hope for better results, I guess. Alright, plenty of purples, that's great. So, 1.58 mil now. Alright, now we're going to use this to get our 3 purple that are going to give us our yellow and hopefully no cascades. Perfect, no cascade, that gives us our yellow. Another 1.58 mil. Let's get more purple. Did get a cascade, but still stayed there. And a finisher, 2.06 mil, but we're not going to need it because this is going to take out whatever health he has left. And now this will give us the pin. It's just ridiculously nasty. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Alright, let's have a look at something else. Alright, second moveset, should you want to torture yourself trying any other moveset than the first one we had a look at. I mean, you guys know me by now when I do character preview. I don't like to waste your time watching useless movesets. I don't like to waste my time recording them just for the sake of saying that I came up with 22 movesets when we know damn well that nobody in their right mind is ever going to use any of them. Everyone's going to use the first one because it works really well and the trainers are really not hard to get. Apart maybe from, well, Gooker is definitely hard to get. But apart from that, those are all common guys. I mean, the rarest other than Gooker is probably Hall of Fame Rude, who's very far from rare to begin with. Even if you have neither of the two, coach, it is still gonna hit like a truck. You might need to use the move one extra time, still gonna hit like a damn truck. In the meantime, we are going to try one more moveset. I'm going to show you another one because I do think there is another possible moveset, although it is at 6-star bronze, which I can't show you because 5-star gold is what we're making preview at for some reason still. Now, the moveset is the 2 red moves, which don't really work with anything before 6, because right now it is the leapfrog body goes routine, 7 MP red move, deal 53k damage and make 15 random gems into purple gem. The diving proton elbow drop, which is 9 MP red move, deal 455k damage and heal for 338k. Now this moveset I would probably go and boost the red damage. And the 6-star move, which is what would make this work, is a slime buster move. I don't know what's the cost. For some reason the portal's not loading for me right now, so I can't check it up. But it is a choose move that gives you red. So I mean, you got to choose that gives you the red. You got a red that uses the purple. But even that, it's nowhere near as good as the first move set. Like this is an incredibly good character. But there's one move set. That moveset is really, really good, but everything else really, really sucks. So, incredibly character, very short preview. Now, the other moveset that we can try, which again, I haven't tried yet, but just looking at it, I know it's not going to come any close to the first one. It is the Ghost Check, 2 MP yellow move, deal 22k damage, and destroy 3 random purple gems. The Ghostbuster, 5 MP purple move, deal 59.6k damage and choose 4 gems to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gem. That will make 9 random gem into Protect gem of strength 73k on every countdown turn, and deal 0 damage and modify 7x1 random area into yellow gems at the end of the countdown. There's also the Leuven's Press, 5 MP purple move again, deal 63.9k damage, and choose 3 gems to make into 2-turn Juggernaut gem. That will increase your yellow gem damage by 87% for 3 turns on every countdown turn, and increase the strength of your Protect gem by 9600 at the end of the countdown. So, pretty much we're going to be flooding the board with a ton of Protect gem. They're not going to be that strong. There is going to be a bunch of them, so it will prevent a lot of the damage. And basically those are going to get, we're also going to get buffs boosting or yellow gem damage. And eventually we're going to have a bunch of yellows that are going to pop and destroy a bunch of those gems. Now, that means we got 2 options. We can either boost the damage of our Protect gems or boost the damage of our yellow gems. I'm doing a little bit of both. Now the reason for that is just like Otis add a ton on Protect gems. If he was maxed out, he would add 100%. Mine is not right now. He still adds 80%. That is more than whatever I can come up with for yellow damage specifically. I do put Showboat Cena, which by the way, if you didn't know, he now has increased trainer bonus. He now goes up to 45% yellow gem damage, and start your yellow move with 2 more MP. I don't really need the 2 more yellow MP because my yellow move costs 2 anyway, but 45% is a lot better. Previously the best was Shane adding 40%, and other than that, well, there's a couple ones that add 35%, which I don't remember who it is, but those are your options. But yeah, 45% Cena for yellow, pretty good. You could go with Showboat Taker. He adds 45% to the Protect gem damage, but I rather go with yellow than Protect, especially for the exact same value, for the simple reason that while we're going to be flooding the board with those Protect gems, there might be areas of the board that won't have Protect gem just because you can break some. We can't really control where the 7x1 area is going to be appearing either, so it might not be an area that has the Protect gem. So yellow is safe, Protect is your second option. Now for coach, I went with Braun with a 25% yellow gem, and with Acro Steve Austin, which also has 20% for the yellow gem. You could have gone with a flat yellow. You could have gone with Santa Hogan. Could have gone with I think it's Bailey that adds 15% Protect gem damage. Yeah, I think it's Bailey. So yeah, I mean, plenty of options there. Also, for the belt, we're going to be using the exact same thing. It's time once again, basic plate. That's going to be your better option there. I'm not switching my metals here because I don't think it's going to make a big difference. But you would probably be... I don't know, let's change them. Let's do this properly. Let's not botch it. Let's put some Fury in there. Because it is going to be about gem damage for this one, so it's kind of pointless to have gems that are not either armor or Fury. One that's not used, no. Let's grab one. Let's grab one of Ogun. I never use Ogun. The move damage is definitely not going to be a big deal here. Let's just grab and and another one. All right, let's try that. Yep. It'll help if I go to the actual tour. I tested the other one against Ogun, so I'm going to test again against Ogun, although Ogun is definitely not a good option to test this, because I know that he's going to have his moves ready on his first turn. I can't prevent him from using them, and he's going to blow a lot of my stuff out, so not the best option. But, I mean, I tested the other versus Ogun. Let's keep things consistent. I really like the entrance of the Ghostbusters guy. Alright, so this is going to destroy purple and fill my purples. Sorry. There you go. We're going to lay them down. Obviously, don't put one on purple, please. We're going to be destroying the purple. Yeah, let's not put them on matches. Alright, let's try to see if we can do it another time. Alright. Another. Please don't cascade. Ah! Damn it. Couldn't get it off a second. I would have liked to get my Juggernauts another time, but eh. Right, that one got hit. Probably gonna lose more now. Yuck. Wow. Definitely a bad target. Like, we're losing. We lost a lot of them. This is like really bad. Alright, he's gonna go off again. Alright, not necessarily really bad. We're still doing 900k with a bunch of protect gems. Alright, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Even getting completely screwed and losing most of what we had, it still was more than enough. So maybe you do have a second option. I stand corrected again. This is not my week. Alright, so this is definitely much better than I thought it was. It is still nowhere near as good as the first one, And I still don't know why anyone would want to use this beside the other one. Let's just double check. What is the 5-star move? Now, is that the 5-star move? Because that would solve that issue. Yeah, the ghost check we're using is actually the 5-star move. So this is also a 5-star move set. So yeah, there's no point using that. You should be using the other one. Now, alternatively, I guess you could use, instead of the ghost check, you could use the Stone Cold Slimer, which makes 7 protect gem into purple gems. I think that's worth. Let's give that a shot. All right, last moveset for real now. You'll have to excuse me, like I haven't rewatched the video of what I recorded, but I got a feeling I'm all over the place on this one. I got caught a bit off guard by how good the first moveset is, and everything else just seemed way underwhelming and way unneeded compared to that first moveset. So, sorry for whatever this is going to turn out to be. I'm guessing it's going to be a hell of a mess. So, whatever. Whatever I record is whatever I post. Alright, so gonna be modifying the one we just saw. We're gonna be using instead the Stone Cold Slimer 12 MP yellow move. Finisher deals 409.8k damage and makes 7 protect gem into purple gems and pin the opponent. Trainers, we're going to go and use the exact same we just did. The reason for that is you can go and boost the finisher, but I got a feeling that the protect gem and the yellows are probably what's going to be doing most of the job and not so much the protect gem, so we'll see. Now, I could go and use MP trainers. I probably should really. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to switch because I do want my purple to be ready. So we're going to be using Santa Ogan instead. So disregard what you're seeing on the left side right there. It's going to be Santa Ogan instead of Austin. That way we'll have our purples ready. All right, let's give that a shot. Oh, the belt. The belt I did switch back for my takedown medals instead. Using the same plate still, even though the plate's not going to be much of a factor here. But I went back to the takedown medals. Basically, so I got a good choice. Like, I got the trainers that are going to be helping should the gems do the job. And I'm going to have the medals that are going to be helping if I reach the finisher, so that the finisher is going to hit for a lot. So a little bit of both world. Let's put those there. Unfortunately, I don't have a yellow match. And Ogan, again, will have a good turn, probably. I do have the advantage of being a showboat, so I have a ton of health, so I can take it. Also have the advantage of playing an AI, and he's playing like a dumbass. So I got my tech gem that are up. Now we're going to get a yellow match here. I mean, our finisher is going to be ready next turn. If we, well, we're probably not even going to get to use our turn, because if my Juggernauts survive, I'm going to have a bunch of yellows that are going to pop up. Well, actually, they're going to pop out now and be wasted. That's the downside about Juggernaut. If you get pinned and they go off while you're pinned, which will obviously happen on the first round, you are pretty much losing their purpose. But we do have the finisher, who's now going to hit for 1.45 mil. And he's probably not getting out of that. 1.63, probably not. That worked out fine. The part that worked is the part that is part of the good moveset anyway. This is gonna be such a mess. Alright, so that is pretty much it for Austin. Again, incredibly good character. Sorry if you watched this past the first moveset. You probably shouldn't. But yeah, go with the trouble. Seriously, just go with the triple yellow. I mean, it is a 5-star moveset, but he can't be recruited lower than 4-star gold anyway, so it's basically just one Evo to get there. So yeah, stick with the triple yellow. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Have any questions, ask them, and if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. G out. Ciao.